How's everybody doing? Today is Terrific Tuesday. All right. So that's good. We're going to talk about today the power of why. Now, anybody ever seen Simon Sinek talk about the golden circle? 1, 2, 3, right? Boy, this is going to be powerful. Okay, it's good. It's called the golden circle. That golden circle is why, how, and what. Okay? Most companies that are successful today understand why. Now, some of you looking at me and saying, man, I heard them. Will you please stop, hurry up and get on off? We got stuff to do. That's why most companies fail. General Motors, I worked at General Motors. Missy used to work there years ago as well, as a student. Saginaw. Y'all remember Saginaw? Anybody remember Saginaw? They employed about 3,000 people. Most of them made 40,000 plus. Made steering gears. They don't exist anymore in Decatur. It's not fair. Because they focus on what they did, but they didn't focus on why they did it. Anybody heard of TiVo? Remember TiVo? Y'all know what TiVo did, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what TiVo did? You remember TiVo? The TiVo song? What did it mean?
Recorded TV.
Right. Recorded TV. They came out with that. TiVo came out, so we said we're going to TiVo something. They're a company now, but their name, but they got very few people. And guess what? April, a lot of people are doing what they're doing and make a bunch of money on it. Because TiVo focused on what they did, but not why they did it. And it's important. It's important. How many of y'all got iPhones? How many of y'all, like iPhone? Like your iPhone? How many of y'all got Macs? Mike, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Apple has this cult-like following. And it's amazing. I mean, they can change phones, and people would stay in line all night for a phone that they can get the next week and just walk in the store. You go into an Apple store, it's like a sense of pride and a sense of, boy, this is just great. They got it all laid out, all of them laid out the same. I mean, it's just something about it. Now, Apple is no different than Dell or anything else. They're not the only ones in the computer business, right? I mean, they get to pick for engineers and other people like everybody else do. What makes them different? Why is their profit margin continually to rise? We'll talk about that a little bit because that's going to help us who we are, okay? Because they know they why. They know why they there, and some of the rest of them don't. They focus in on the technology. True story, not my story. Story about somebody else, another teacher. They talked to Apple. Got in the car with had a convention there. Apple spoke to Apple. Got in the car with one of the vice presidents of Apple, Microsoft first, and told about a gadget that Microsoft had came out with years ago, and got in the car and talked to the guy, and the guy was totally concerned about just the gadget, just the software and all. Got in the car went to the Apple seminar, and the Apple people was concerned not about the iPhone, not about any of the gadgets. They're concerned about the people. Concerned about the people, and that's important because it's not necessarily what we do; it's why we do it. Now, James, if you don't mind, could you come up here for like 3 minutes and tell us what we do as a company?
I'm not good at limiting it to 3 minutes.
Well, I'm giving you 3 minutes, preacher.
What we do?
Not why we do. What we do. What do we do?
We serve people, and I say that intentionally. Usually, we say we serve people with intellectual disabilities. That's something I think we definitely need to change. We serve people. That's obviously the folks that are in our programs, but it needs to be each other too. That's what we do. That's the reason we're here, to serve people. Now, we say we give a meaningful life, right? That is also what we do. We don't want to just babysit, because everybody else does that. We serve people by helping them achieve a meaningful life. That's the intent, right? So it's not necessarily what we think a meaningful life is, it's what they think a meaningful life is. Because my definition of meaningful life may not be yours, probably not. Yours is not mine. That's okay. So we serve people with the intent of helping them to achieve a meaningful life.
Yeah. So that's what we do. Now, I don't know how many providers there are in Madison County.
17.
17 providers in Madison County. Decatur, Morgan, I don't know.
11.
11?
I think.
Yeah.
10, 11.
Okay. Limestone.
3.
Okay. Etowah.
5.
What is that, guys? I might add that up. I'm an engineer, but I need a calculator.
26.
36. So 36 providers that do what we do. They do, Bobby, they do exactly what we do. 36 providers generally do what we do, Yannis. Okay? So it's a bunch of people doing what we do. That's cool. That's good. They get paid for it. We, the state, pay us for it. Okay? We get paid for it. Now, most companies know what they do. It's pretty easy. They know what they do. How do we do this? I would say, I'm going to throw this out, participation in. How we do what we do. How we do it. How do we do what James just described? We take care of people with intellectual disabilities. How? Come on, raise your hand, come on. How we do it? It's not a trick question. Yes?
We provide housing for
Okay,
them.
okay. We provide housing. All right. What else we do?
Transportation,
Housing, trans, medical. What else? How we do this?
Recreation.
Recreation. We do recreation. Okay. What else we do? Care. Do care plans.
provide care,
Provide
services,
caregivers. What else we do? How we do it? I mean. Okay. We do day services.
teach,
We teach. How else do we do this? What we do? Because we provide service for people. Well, for people. Okay, so nursing. It sounds good from a nurse. I like it. Okay. Do nursing. That's right. We do it. That's good.
Hire qualified experts in the field.
We hire qualified experts in the field. Okay. How else do we do it? Advocating. Okay. We advocate. Okay. 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 How else do we do it? I mean, it may be all. I'm just putting stuff down. But that's how we do it, right? Okay. Now, what we do, 36 people, providers in this area do what we do. How we do it, most of them probably do it how we do it. It's kind of some standards by set, right? Maybe a few things maybe they do, but can anybody name something else how we do it that they don't do it? I mean, it's good if we can.
Hire experts.
High experts, high experts, okay.
Qualified staff.
Okay, qualified staff, okay.
We're transparent and we're
Trained
righteous
staff.
and we are
Transparent,
honest,
righteous, okay.
self-reporting.
Okay, self-reporting,
The training of it.
training, good, okay. So we do a few things how we do it that maybe others don't do it that way. But generally speaking, we all do it the same. So why in the world would somebody choose us? Philosophically, why would they choose us? I mean, it's 36 providers. Just, hey man, just throw some at the dartboard and pick one of them. They all the same. We do the same thing. We generally, how we do it, few things that differentiate us, but most of it is the same. Now, the few things that differentiate us is great. It sets us apart. Don't get me wrong. It really sets us apart. But do it set us apart to have longevity forever and to leave and to expand, expand beyond just this region? What and how won't get you there. It won't get you there. It just won't. Because so many other people is doing it. So most companies know what they do. They know how they do it. Most don't know why they do it. And most companies lead from outside in instead of leading from the inside out. I'll give you a company that once led from Y and not now, and their profit share is dropping every single day. One company that I know of called them the evil empire. There's a guy in Bentonville, Arkansas. Had a little store.
Right.
His store was all about helping people. His motto was take care of the employees and they would take care of the customers. Okay, that was his why, to help people. His name's Sam Walton. Years ago, I had a chance to meet him in Decatur, Alabama. Years ago, I worked for Walmart in high school. Called it Walmart then, you know. It was Walton's store then, Walmart, now Super Walmart, whatever. And that company grew to be the largest retailer in the world. He died a few years ago. And they flipped it from why they do it. So that's why you got big lines in Walmart now. And you don't want to go to it. Okay, and the customer service is bad. They flipped it, and now, because they money driven and not people and customer service driven, it's driven by what they do. And so market share is falling. Matter of fact, they can't even come into New York City.
No.
Council won't let them. There's no Walmart in New York City whatsoever.
And then it just closed down like 1,500 stores.
So, yeah, absolutely. They'll close down more because they have forgotten their why.
Wow.
How many of y'all like Burger King? I like Burger King sometimes. Any Burger King people? Not really. How many of y'all like McDonald's? A few McDonald's people? Any Chick-fil-A people in here?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We go to Chick-fil-A. You don't buy an Apple phone because of the function on it. Matter of fact, some of your Android phones have more functions and can do better things than the iPhone.
Yes, it does.
But a person with an iPhone not gonna go to a Droid phone generally, and those who go to the Droid phone generally come back because you can't go into an Apple store and not find their why. Not find out that they try to innovate in helping people. Okay, so we buy the phone. See, here's the deal. The part of your brain, the limbic part of your brain, okay, that make decisions is your emotional part of your brain. Now, it does not have the capacity to be verbal. So the part of your brain that make all decisions have no capability of verbalizing itself. Think about this for a second. So that's why you ever heard, man, my gut is telling me. Why? Because that's the part of your brain that cannot articulate itself. So we call it our gut. We call it a feeling. But all reasonings are in that part of your brain. Wow. Okay? So people don't buy what you make, they buy why you make it. People don't get your services because of what you do, they buy based on why you do it. Subconsciously. I'm going somewhere. Y'all still with me? How many of y'all lost a few of y'all? Come on back in. Okay. So we buy Chick-fil-A because of their hospitality and they're nice and why they do what they do. I mean, you know, you go to Burger King, they give you a sack and they just give it to you. Matter of fact, she had an attitude. Chick-fil-A, have a nice day. Line just move at Chick-fil-A. Man, you've been in Burger King line forever. Don't be in a rush going to Burger King. I'm telling you that. You're in trouble.
Right.
But Chick-fil-A, they know why they do it. They there to serve people. That's how it's established. Y'all still with me? Okay. So that's how you influence anybody. People don't care how much you know until they care how much you care. What we have to do at API, we're going to talk about this, is discover our why, and I think we have it. But not only that, when we do that, take care of one another. We can never take care of our consumers if we don't take care of one another. It doesn't make sense. You see, so we as a company, we as executives, we as leadership, we have to lead and take care of our people. DSPs, all the way up. And some of you saying, well, y'all ain't doing a good job. Well, just give us a few more days. We're way ahead of the game where we was 3-4 years ago. But because how are we going to take care of our people when we don't take care of ourselves? Right? That's what we do. We don't take care of one another. So, this is a derivative, and it probably changed some of our why. Why are we in business? We're not. And most of the time you ask people, why are you in business? They tell you what they do or how they do it. Then ask you that. Why? Well, we believe all people can live a beautiful life and reach their maximum potential. That's what we believe in Building Plus. This beautiful life is achieved by the services we provide with an end goal of enabling lives and dreams. That's why we do. We believe we can help people. Because if you don't believe that we can help people, I'm Doc Rock. I'm your friend, but you can't be on our team. You can't work for us. I can't be your CEO. I can't be your leader, because this is what we believe. The only reason I'm standing before you today is because I feel like I'm called to make a difference. I think James Cook could say the same thing. I think Brazen could say the same thing. And anybody else in here? Anybody? I think Rachel could say the same thing. But we're here to help people. This is our why. Okay? If you don't believe, we believe all people can live a beautiful life. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Bobby, because I believe you believe that Briella can have a beautiful life. She can. That she can maximize her potential. I was talking this morning to Dr. Kranz about us getting this 3D machine in our new entrepreneurship center, which we will build. And our consumers being able to make 3D objects and sell them online, their own business. You know, they may cannot work at, Lockheed Martin, but they can do that. They can reach their potential. And if you're in this room and you're here just for a check, then I don't need you here. Oh, I'm so serious. Because we're going somewhere. I told you every salary person that come in this in Ability Plus will sit in my office and I will talk to them for about 10 minutes because I know what we're looking for. I know this. You may know programs, nursing and all that, that's great. And if they're doing that, we'll give them check marks. But if they fail the test of this, they can't work for us. They can't work for us. Because this is who we are. The passion I've seen in the room with some of you all, it's incredible. When we have somebody who goes in a loop, no one stays by their desk. I mean, everybody's out there from finance to HR to reliability, operations, everybody. Why? Why? Because we know this is possible. And it's not just possible for them, it's possible for you if you will believe it. But if you don't believe that for yourself, how can you believe it for one of our consumers? So I said, well, Doc, maybe we'll find the people. We'll find them. It's not about, we want to pay you the maximum. We want to pay our people more than any other provider pay. And we're on the verge of that. Okay? But it'll never be about the money. How long you been doing this, Janice? 15 years. It's a long time. It's tough. Now, and be honest with me, because I'm going to exhort you. How many times you thought about just giving up? I know you have. Quitting. Have you ever thought about that?
I have.
Several times, right?
I have.
How many in this room have thought about just quitting? Okay, I have. Giving up, just forget it. Hey, forget it, man. I understand. I like them, but man, this is too hard. The money didn't keep you here. What we did didn't keep you here. How we did didn't keep you here. Because you've been complaining about how we do it. We complain about how we do it. Come some of our how. We're gonna work on that. We can't change on what we do, it's what we do. But we can change on how we do it. Okay? The everyday things. But you didn't stay here because of what? You didn't stay here because of how. You stayed here because of why. Because why is purpose. Purpose is the master of motivation. It's the womb of enthusiasm. You see, that's why every day is a good day with me. Because I got purpose. Some of you have the other hand of a job offers. Why didn't you leave? People don't leave Apple. People in Apple headquarters, they offer them more money, they stay. Because the why is more powerful than some natural. I was contemplating taking another job. James, I had great detailed discussions with, did I not, James? Had detailed discussions with you, Mike, did I not?
Yes, sir.
I had detailed discussions with our board and who should succeed me and how I should look. And it wasn't look money. And I ain't bragging, I'm just telling you why I'm here. It was more than my parents and grandparents and uncles and aunts all made at one time. I'm just telling you the truth. But this keeps me here. The why is more powerful than what. And I'm not saying that's you. And you may have great opportunities that you need to take. That's you, because it's part of your why in life. But what I am saying, why are you here? This is what we have. This is what drives our company. This is what's going to bring us from good to great. No, Missy, why you stay here all this time? Now some of y'all say, well, you know what, Missy, you know, they over there in finance. They don't mess with the real deal, the real stuff. You know, that's lightweight what they do. Well, it wasn't lightweight when she worried about you getting paid. Over in HR, they don't do nothing. All them people, man. Well, it wasn't like when all the regulations came down on them. They had to make sure everything was good with the state. Ain't nothing like about that. Why you stay miss all this time? How long you been here? 7 years. 7 years. I mean, you've been through some rough stuff. Financially, I mean some stuff. I can say it now because we won. See, y'all went at the trial 2 weeks ago. Didn't even know about it. That something happened 6 years ago? 6-7 years ago? 6-7 years ago? None of us are here. And now we got sued for it by somebody. And they had a jury trial. And Missy stood on that stand and gave her testimony. Gave her testimony. Sweat. You weren't there. But it could have cost us how much money? A lot of money. Could have cost us a lot of money. I'm sitting there next to the lawyer. All the jury come in. They think I done something wrong. I'm like, I want to say, hey, I wasn't here. I ain't still nothing. Then I had to break, and then James had to sit in the hot seat for me. But you stayed. It couldn't have been the money because I knew you could. I mean, you have an education. I mean, you have experience. I knew you could have made more money. Why you stayed? The people. The why. And that's why most companies will never reach their potential, because it's all about what they do. It has to be about why you do it. Why are you here? We're here for a greater cause. We're here for a greater good. I was joking with James about a person. I said, I'm going to let you keep it, man, for the greater good. It's about the greater good. It's about the greater good. It's about us knowing this. So I want you to write this down. You got a piece of paper. And we'll change a little bit. But we want to get this why down to our DSPs. 4 times this coming year, our DSPs going to be in this room. I may have to do this 3 times today, or 2 times, because 4 times next year, we're going to have our DSPs go to Ability Plus Institute of Leadership and Personal Development. I'm committed to it. Our executives are committed to it. We're committed to this. Okay? We have this every month. You know, I'm with Ty, I think, once a quarter or once every other month, or whatever Ty tell me, I'm there. Okay? Why? Because we have to find out who we are. And this is who we are. And we all start marching to this beat, to this purpose. there's no stopping us. Guys, we literally can be unstoppable. We know our why. Because we know our why, other things don't distract us. Money don't distract us. Other opportunities is not part of our why. They don't distract us. We're about helping people. So certain things, that thing we talking about, we can't do that. Because that's not part of our why. That wouldn't even fit with us, what we went to go about. That's not part of our why. See, when you know your why, certain things can't creep in because it's not part of who you are. You know? I have a great team with James and Mike, and then our two VPs, Missy and Audra, and everybody else, and our regional directors, Rachel and Marcy. Then everybody. We have a great team. There's nothing we can't do if we keep the why in front of us. Nothing. We'll have some challenges, but we can do it. Okay? We will have the governor of Alabama, whoever it's going to be, in our place before long. I'm just telling you. Looking around, and I'm pointing to that lot out there saying, we're going to need some money to build this building. It's going to happen. Because when your why show up, people start to help you. So I walk through companies now, and they say, you know what? Hey, y'all can do this, y'all can do that. I'm like, how do you do it? Well, you can do it this way because this is the contact. Why? Because they know, they are finding out our why. People don't give to what you do, they give to why you do it. People help you for not what you do, they help you because of the purpose and why you do it. The motives, what's the motive behind it? Is it for you just to get rich, or is it for you just to help somebody? If people know you want to help somebody, they open.